Hello, hello, testing. 1, 2, 3. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Hello? Type yes if you guys can hear me. Or type something. Tell me something. Alright, cool. Sweet. We're at the end of the month. Live stream. Wow. What a month. It's been, I think, probably my most productive month I've had in years. But today you guys are just gonna be hanging out with me while I sort through some newer IEMs that I've gotten, or there I have, or just IEMs on my desk that I need to clean up. Just a whole pile of cable that I need to like untangled and wrapped and put away. And I'm also gonna be sorting through this gigantron box of shouldn't call it box of IEMs, it's just a ton of IEMs, and just organize them, pick out the best ones, and separate those best ones into important bins that I can use later. And while I do that, I'm gonna answer your questions, your Q&As, of course. But before any of that, let me actually pull up Discord and post, share on Discord that I am indeed live. Let's see the news. At everyone live now. Join in. Cool. There we go. Now everyone's live. Well, not everyone's live. I'm live. Let's see here. I wonder if I can make you guys... No, the text stays the same size, really. The text doesn't really get any bigger than this. Let's see. What are some questions? Timmy, are you ready for the dust? I am ready. I can't wait to try it. I still have not tried it. And just for old time's sake, let's pull up the original dust, the B2 dust, just to take a look really quickly. Yeah. That's the original dust. The original OG dust. Yeah. So I'm actually gonna go and like try out the Ani 2023 more when I'm in CanJam, Singapore. So there's that as well. But before we get into any of that, you guys can start asking your questions. I'm gonna start cleaning up my desk here. There's just so many IEMs I need to get started. And if I grab any interesting IEMs, we'll talk about it. I believe this one is the... Man, this is so hard to tell. I think this is either the Clairvoyance or the Monarch. I just can't tell anymore. All my designs are so blue and they all look like very similar. I think this is the Clairvoyance, which is discontinued. No, the big sad. So I organize my special IEMs into bins that's organized by price. Let's see. So the Clairvoyance will go into the endgame box, which is this one here. Clairvoyance. All right. And let's see. Simgot EW200. Oh, EW200 is the one that I've tried at Earphone before. I thought it was just okay. I didn't think it was special or anything, but it's so affordable that you can buy it. It's a do no wrong IEM, but it didn't really blow me away, if that's what you're wondering. Good morning. Are you a Steins Gate fan? Absolutely. 100%. Love Steins Gate. Let's see here. When is Moondrop's new model coming out? Moondrop's new model? You're probably talking about the dust, right? I think it's soon. Should be soon. And, you know, because Kryn and Moondrop posted soon, so hopefully he means it. And it's actually soon. So stuff that I don't... Other stuff gets put into these kind of Ziploc bags, because I can't be bothered to put it back into the box. So I just throw it into this bin usually. But now I'm actually gonna go and organize this bin, and actually all the ones I don't care about will go in here, and all the ones I care about will be out inside these organizers instead for use in the future. Let's see here. So this one, Verdandi, I just did a review of this one. Awesome base, just everything else is meh. So there's that. I'm gonna go through one by one the questions. So if you ask me a question and then I haven't answered yet, just know that I'm going turn by turn here. Thoughts on how EE Odin compares to today's market? Man, I need to go and rediscover Odin, because I haven't tried Odin in like probably a year. So I should probably go and try the Odin again, just to see where it fits in the market nowadays. But my last impression of the Odin was I liked it a lot. I enjoyed it. So yeah. This is the audio Lokahi, the first version with just BAs. Still pretty awesome. But it's not really... It's an IM I care about. But it goes into a special bin. Let's see. I also have this bin. This little basket right here. This is for special IEMs that doesn't really compete with the market nowadays, but it's just some that I think are cool, like rare IEMs, stuff like that. Let's see. I bought the Sennheiser IE200 with SNS tips. I hope you like it. SimGod X Chronicle EM6L DUS. I mean, if he collabs with SimGod, that'd be something. That'll be a story to tell, that's for sure. Oh look, it's the Viento. Edition Viento. I want a custom of this. Maybe when I'm in CanJam, Singapore, I might actually get my ears impression. So that'd be nice. Got a message. Nope. Let's see. Where am I now? Please, what will it be your advice to someone who's trying to build a small 2 to 4 IM collection, thinking of getting both the new SS6 Mark II and Sense Top? I mean, that's a really hard question to answer because it depends so much on your taste. But I might do a video on that, like IM collection for, I don't know, bass heads, or IM collection for, I don't know. I'll think of something. I'll think of some content revolve around IM collecting. I know it's like some people think it's dumb to collect IMs, but I don't know, man. I'm a collector myself, and I think it's pretty fun. Just owning different, like, not even different sound signatures, but just owning different IMs. Maybe some same sound signature, some different sound signature. Collecting rare IMs you can't find anymore, you know? Like rare hunting. Those are, it's just fun to do. Yeah. Some people like it, some people don't care for it. I like it. Oh yeah, speaking of Annihilator. Annihilator 2021. 2023 graph different. So I need to go and test that again. This is the... Ooh, this one's not released yet. This one is the Celeste. This is the Panamon 2. Or they want to call it Relentless. I think that's what they are gonna call it. But yeah. This one I did a first impression on, so I'm not gonna go into it too much here. But just know that I did a first impression of this one already. So this one is the one I haven't graphed yet. If I haven't graphed, then it goes right here next to the graph. Because I have not graphed it. This one can go, I guess. Let's see. Oh, his side satellite is here. Hello. I see. Timmy, why so quiet? Is my voice quiet? Did I need to be louder? Are you going to... Let's see. Oh man, I'm lost now. Where was I? Our plans for reviewing RTT10. I mean, let's look it up, shall we? Because it looks exactly the same. As like... Maybe like another clone of who has a graph that I am familiar with. We can go with the mag tag. No, not mag tag. I guess mag tag. I mean, look, and I'm gonna pull up S12 if they have it. S12, S12 Pro. I mean, it looks like it uses the pretty much the same one. I mean, why do you want a review of it though? I mean, I like the reason I'm asking you guys is because you guys are super hyped for it, you know. Well, some of you guys out there are like, Timmy, this is the best shit ever, and then I look at it and I'm like, I don't know, man. It looks like it uses the same driver, maybe just slightly different tweaks to the tuning, but essentially like the same driver. I mean, I'll review it if I get it, no doubt, but I don't know if it's something to get overly excited about. Let's see here. Can you compare Dust to Truth Ear? No. Oh yeah, I don't know. First, okay, I didn't read the whole comment. It said I've heard it's really like a budget S12. How budget is it? Let's see. RT RTT10 RTT10 IM on Amazon. It's like, I think it's like $80. Well, I'm seeing all my prices in like yen. I need to look it up in like USD. It's like $69. Yeah, I mean, for that and with the graph that it has, it's probably just another S12 clone. So I don't even think I need to review this. If you guys want to grab it, I just say grab it, because I don't know, it looks similar enough for me to like believe that it's probably using the same driver and stuff. Your 14.2 millimeter driver. Let's see what the S12 uses. Oh, S12 uses 14.8 millimeter driver, so I guess there is a slight difference. All right, you convinced me. I'll buy one. See, there you go. This is why you joined a live stream. You make me buy stuff. Oh, there's a spam here. I'm just gonna hide user from channel. Does that clean it up? Oh look! Oh my god, it's gone. Oh my god. Look at that. All gone now. It's just a really bad yeah. But yes, I'm gonna buy one. You guys have convinced me to buy the RTTI T10. Well, mostly because it's so affordable. I say like why it's a why not kind of purchase. Add to cart. Let's see. While I add that to cart, let's look at some more questions. Let's see. Where am I? I'm lost now. Okay. Can you compare Dust 2 with Truth or Nova? Dust 2 to Truth or Nova. Dust 2. I don't have Dust 2 on my graph. Who has Dust 2? I think only Super Review does, I think. No, HBB does. HBB has Dust. Okay. Let's look at Nova. Boom. There you go. I don't think they're that similar. I mean, if you have to do this. But this is Dust analog though. I don't Chris doesn't have Dust in DSP form. Let's go to Super Review. I think Super Review has the let's see here. Super Review has this. Yep. The Dust here. Normalized that. And Dust USB. So this is the Dust and the Nova. Let's do Nova now. All right. So as you can see, very different. That's what I thought. I didn't think they were the same looking or similar looking on graph. I thought they were quite different because Nova is going for a Harman-like signature, while the Dust 2 wasn't really going for a Harman. I think the Dust 2 was going for something called like the JM1, which is the new target created by the headphones.com team. So this is the JM1. Oh, Mark, why don't you have JM1 on here? I clicked it, it doesn't work. But this is similar to what the JM1 is. See, if you really look at the Dust DSP, it pretty much lines up with this target right here, which is not Harman at all. Yeah, I think the stock tuning is going for IEF, the original IEF, which is Crin's target. And Crin 2023 is the new one, which is close to the JM1 target we talked about. But no, it doesn't seem like it's going for Harman, which is, you know, everyone's happy about that. People are happy that it's not going for Harman, so. Let's see here. But I'll try it soon. I'll try it at CanJam. Let's see. Where am I now? Where am I? I am so lost. I'm lost. Timmy just got the Chopin on sale. Thank you so much. Thank you. I hope you like it. What's your favorite IEM cable? That's hard to say. Oh, actually, no, that's not hard to say at all. What am I talking about? My favorite, the Martini. It's like champagne gold color. It's like the camera does not do it justice at all, but it looks stunning in person. The other one that I really like is the Venom, but I don't own that one. Venom is just so expensive, but I want to own one. It's so expensive. let's see. How different is Hype 2 from Hype 4 and Monarch? Okay, so I've only tried the Hype 2, so I can't really compare Hype 4. But Hype 2 and Monarch are pretty different. I think Hype 2 is also going for like a Harman signature, while the original Monarch is not going for that. The original Monarch is sub-bass focus IEM. Very, very well tuned. Technical sounding set. Lacking in bass thump overall for my liking, but very clean set. Hype 2 is a Harman kind of signature, so it has that clean lower mids and the energetic upper mids, you know, hallmark of Harman tuning. But I didn't think it was that great. I thought it was fine. I didn't really care for it enough to want to talk too much about it. Plus is $300, which, you know, if you're going for Harman, the Nova's out at half the price. It's just, I don't know, hard to justify. This is the Excalibur. Oh yeah, shout out to Kay. So I did a video several days ago saying that I wanted an Excalibur because it's to complete my original 4 Tribrid collection from DA Audio, and one of my subscribers reached out to me and just gave me one, and here it is. Thank you, Kay. You are an amazing person. Alright, next question. Are you going to CanJam SG or PotoFest Osaka? CanJam SG is 100% I'm going. PotoFest Osaka, when is that? When is PotoFest Osaka? Let me look it up. PotoFest Osaka. PotoFest Osaka is on April 14th. Sure, I can make it. I'm definitely back in town by then, so my voice cracked. I'm definitely back in town by then, so I'll definitely go to both. How many of the EJ series have you tried? EJ07M, pretty much one of them. Only one. So this can go into the interesting pile of IMs. Super rare Excalibur. Have you tried the CKLVX D14? No, I have not. I bought the Sennheiser IA200 with SNS. Thank you for your best IM I've tried. Cool, glad you like it. Java Audio, thank you for dropping by. Any updates on DaVinci? A review, or not a review, a pre-production version 2 unit is gonna be at CanJam for demo. So right now, I am requesting a version 3. So we're still fixing the sound, basically. It's not final yet. So I have version 3 sample unit coming in. It probably won't make it in time for CanJam. So at CanJam, you guys are actually going to be trying the version 2 of the IEM. I might actually bring version 1 as well, just for laughs and giggles. You guys can compare like from version 1 to version 2. But yeah, there is a version 3 coming, so we're still very much playing around with the sound. I mean, I shouldn't say playing around. Like, it's almost done. Like, if version 3 is good, then it's good. In terms of release date, no clue yet, to be honest. Like, it's, I don't know, a lot of things still needs to get finalized, like the the accessories, the box designs, stuff like that. So it's quite a ways away. What do you think between Monarch Mark 1 and Mark 3? I know Mark 2 is best. I like Mark 1 a lot. It is somewhat unique in its own way. Mark 3 was good, but I don't know. I just didn't like it as much as Mark 1 and 2. But Mark III is good though. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's bad at all. I just prefer the other two more. Speaking of EJ07, this is EJ07 lava. Oh, EJ07M kind of lava. Yeah. Can't get this one anymore. Let's see. Are you going to review Nightjar Singularity? Oh, that's going to be a hard order because it's hard to get a unit, man. And I don't want to buy one. I mean, if I get sent a demo or a tour unit or something, then maybe I'll get a chance to review it. But it's not likely. Not likely. Like, you know, I don't know. That's how it goes in the hobby sometimes. It's just you just can't find a unit unless you buy it, which I am not willing to just not blind buy, but spend that much on a review video. They would have to send a demo. Timmy, have you tried any Fur audio gear? Fur audio, yeah, several of them. I've tried their new Frontier line. I tried the RN6. I've tried the VXV. I don't think I've tried the M4, M5 stuff. But yeah, I've tried several. So collab IEMs have their own box as well. So this is HBB's collab units. Let's see here. Where am I now in questions? So for those of you who are just joined the stream, I'm just organizing my IEMs while answering you guys' end of the month questions. I'm going one by one, so if I'm a little slow, forgive me. I am going one by one here. Timmy, have you... Oh no, I already read that one. Have you been to the Radio Kaikan? I've not been there yet. Do you like HD 660S more or DT 1990 more? I'm probably gonna say 660S more for me. I bought 230 Red last week, but some people say the nozzle is too big. Is that right? Well, I don't know. Try it out and see. For me, it's fine. But I guess some people have like smaller canals than me, so I guess that might be a problem. Is my mic a bit low? How do I adjust this mic? Hello, 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 hello. Hello. Is that better? Is that louder? Hopefully that's better. Prisma Azul. So I got the number for how many they produced, and they only made 88 of these. Sad. 88 of them. SimGod already doing great on their own. A Kryn collab would be crazy, yeah. Be nice to see what they can do together. Alright. The Hatsune Miku aria. Let's see here. Should I blind buy the new dust on release or wait for review? That's totally up to you, man. I'm not gonna answer that. If you want to blind buy stuff, by all means you can. It's never recommended though, but I can't stop you. Okay. Seems that I already read that one. Also, I'm very excited for Da Vinci, but I have a question. Does it have similarities to tuning of SA6 series? Not at all. Sorry about that. But yeah, not at all. No similarities to those group of IEMs. Like, I don't think it has similarities to anything Dunu's ever released. Yeah, it's not similar to anything Dunu's ever released. I'm trying to think. Yeah, no. No similarities. Oh yeah, Truth or Hola discontinued. Big sad. Hola is gone, guys. JTiz is here in the chat as well. Welcome, JTiz. Have you heard of any of the Symphonium IEMs? I like the Helios. The Meteor I thought was alright too. But I think Helios is my favorite. Collector here, it is fun. Yeah, collecting is really fun. JTiz says 2023 Annihilator is like Chopin but better res. I mean, while I appreciate that comment a lot, I don't know, man. I don't know if my Chopin lives up to Annihilator. Annihilator is just, good. Let's see here. I'm just gonna jump past all the spams here. All right. I know you don't put Chopin on ranking lists out of conflict of interest, but would you rank it unofficially? No, I can't say anything. Like I can't. It's just wrong to. Like, I can't just compare and say mine is better than, you know, stuff like that. I just no. Are there any plans to update your recommended EQ settings? I'm curious to how thoughts on EQ Elysian Gaia. Sure. I mean, I have a lot that I need to do, so I need to like write all these stuff down and actually get to them, or else I'll never get to them. So I guess here, Moondrop made ESP goes into the box as well. Cable go in here. Did you ever try Orcus or Osharaku Flat 4 lined up? I have not tried that. I've never even heard of it, to be honest. Okay. Please try CP622B. Is that an ear tip? Probably ear tips. Obviously, we only joined the live to make you buy things. Yeah. What's the cheapest you can get SA6 Mark II similar tuning for? You can get the SA6. I think there are like one IEM that is similar to SA6 kind of series, but cheaper. But I don't remember personally what that one was. I have not reviewed it or tried it out, so can't really say. The Mirai. Look at that. The Mirai. So the Mirai, I'm actually stealing the cable for it. This is the Mirai cable. I stole it because I like the cable. But yeah, Mirai, very cool as well. I did a review of this a while back. You guys probably saw it already. Let's see here. Man, I need to go to Side Salad Audio Sensei and learn some more audio stuff. He's really good. Let's see here. What do you think about the Sennheiser IE100 Pro? I tried it once and I forgot all about it. It probably wasn't that impressive if I forgot all about it. Prutis Beast. Kinera Prutis Beast. I need to graph that actually. Himalaya. Did I graph Himalaya already? I just forget sometimes. Seems like I didn't, so. Alright, let's continue on with our comment session, shall we? Obviously we... Oh, no, I heard that one. Loved your content. By a chance, would you review the Canper? Canper. What brand makes the Canper? I've heard this name before. I'm just not super familiar with it. The Canper 622B. God, these naming convention. They just sucks. I mean, oh my god, that's like 3,500. Well, as always, if they send me a unit, I probably review it. But if not, I ain't buying it. Only if they send me a demo unit. Even if it's like on tour and I have to send it back, that's fine. But yeah, I would need to borrow a unit. Let's see here. I ordered Transient Origin mostly because of your recommendation. Do you think I should buy some foam tips? I mean, if the treble is too much, then maybe foam tips would be nice. But I don't know. I would say try it first, see where it goes, and see if you even need foam tips to begin with. All right. Add Storm to cart 2. Storm is discontinued. Everything is discontinued. It's so sad. I don't know. I think discontinuation in IEM world is a crime unless you have something to replace it with. Yeah, I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say it's a crime unless you have something to replace it with. If it's something that people like, then it's a crime. If it's something that people don't care about, then it's not a crime. The Critical Dawn, the first ever Crin collab. Crazy. First one's already very, very good. But sadly, no one really knows it exists. Or people know it exists, but it's just not easy to find demos of. Alright, my desk is looking a bit better now, but we still have a lot to go. I still have... Oh look, you guys want to see Chopin pre-production? This is my own unit of the Chopin. It has nothing on it. That's my personal unit. The factory unit. Let's see. We want audiophile life in Japan content. I mean, I could do that. That sounds like fun, actually. Audiophile life in Japan. Let me add that to my list, actually. See, like, what can you do in Japan? Yeah, audiophile life in Japan. Yeah, why not? Next upgrade I am after using One for a year. I mean, after using One for a year, you'd have to like kind of evaluate like what kind of sound signature you want to go for and how much you want to spend for an upgrade. I mean, if you want to keep to like the vocal forward signature and you want to upgrade like jump all the way the hell up, then you would go for like maybe Blessing 3. Michael Bruce has measured the driver and it's not 14.8 on the S12. Oh, okay. What are your thoughts on Dida Perpetua? I'm considering buying it. I don't know. I think it's very expensive. Definitely overpriced. I have even more. It's kind of scary. Why, hello there. Timmy here, and I am an IEM addict. Look, that's ridiculous. I need to untangle all of these. Let's see here. Where are we now? It's 5:50 a.m. Go to sleep. 660S versus Sundara for vocal speciality. 660S for me. Are you going to Singapore? Yes. What can you say about the Hitas M145? I've not tried it personally. I've not been sent one. I would never spend 300 on a cable. Cables are expensive. I don't know, man. Like, I'm a sucker for some really pretty cables. I mean, the Venom is like $1,000. That's why I don't own one. But let's say if money was no object, you know, and I have like, you know, money to throw around, then maybe I would buy a lot of pretty cables. I'm just a sucker for pretty things. Yeah. Not saying it's value for money. It's not at all value for money. I wish the audio still made the clairvoyance. Yeah, me too. I wish they still make the clairvoyance as well. Should have bought one when I had the chance. Yeah. IEMs get discontinued, I think, too quickly sometimes. But they probably have their own reason. Either production or just it's not selling. If it's not selling, it's not selling. Not much they can do about that. Should I go for Nova, B2, Dust, or B3? I think you should wait for Dust. I mean, why not at this point? You know, wait for Dust first. Because it's gonna be soon trademark. So I just wait for it. Box. Sweet. No clue what this cable came from even. That's interesting. Oh, that's the PLA. PLA P13. PA13, PA02. Let me unhinge that. Let's see. Where am I now? Sorry. Let's see here. I want to try half four soon. A lot of these are statements. Okay. Do you still recommend the Gaia? Yeah. I still recommend the Gaia. Did they discontinue the Gaia as well? Oh my god. Jesus. It's so hard for videos to have any kind of shelf life at all when they just keep discontinuing stuff. It's like, it's sad. It's sad at this point. How often they can discontinue things. And the Gaia is not even that old. I mean, I guess it's old in IEM land, but still. That's crazy. They keep discontinuing stuff left and right here. Who are you? I am your local IEM maniac. I'm here to sell you IEMs. I'm like that guy with like the trench coat, you know, selling drugs on the side of the street, like, you know, opening his trench coat, like, you want some of these? And it's all IEMs, like, these. Let's see. What can you share about the creation process of Chopin? Well, Chopin had many versions. At first, I was going for, like, a cleaner, more vocal-centric IEM. But then I requested for more bass just to see how it sounds, and it was just so much more engaging. And I played around with the bass a little bit to get the bass just right, and Chopin is where it is now. But it was supposed to be a more vocal focused kind of IEM initially. So if you guys did not know, Chopin is like my take on Harmon. Like what Harmon should sound like. Because regular Harmon sounds kind of thin. This one, Chopin, I think sounds significantly better than the original Harmon Target or 2029 Harmon Target. Are there any module IM cable where the module attached securely? I bet there is. I just can't think of the model off the top of my head. But I bet there's one. I don't see why there wouldn't be one. Alright, this Tangled mess. This is the Shozy P20. I need to graph that one as well. Have not graphed that one. Let's see. What other comments do we have here? Any review of the Canary Loki? Sure, I still have the Loki, so I'll probably do a review of that sometime in the future. So stay tuned for that one. Oh, I'm lost in the sauce again. HE10, still a good IEM? I can't remember if I've tried that one or not. I remember I tried the HE1. Not sure about the HE10. Did I try the HE10 a while back? Seems familiar. Hi, I'm French. I don't speak English very well. Can you give me the best IEM with the max budget of 500 or 450, please? If you're gonna go 500, 450, I would go for the Studio 4. Yes, Studio 4 would be my personal pick. Visiting Tokyo next week. Any headphone place recommendation? Yes, e-earphone in Akihabara. Definitely go to e-earphone. You're gonna love it. Third floor. Yeah, third floor. It's where all the IEM are. Just a heaven place to go to. Hey Timmy, can you recommend me IEMs between 500 or 700 for synth music? Oh, it's kind of like Tron Legacy kind of music, right? Tron Legacy kind of music, $500 to $700. You're looking for something a bit more bassy, probably a bit more sub bassy as well. 500 to 700 though. That's a neat price point, I guess. Let's see. I'm trying to think. What lands in that price point that is like that? Damn, that's hard to think about. That's a very specific price point. You can go for Sense Top if you want to. That lands in that price range. But I would want even more sub bass or even more bass. I don't know, but that's just my taste. Let's see. Oh no, it's listener. Oh, everyone behave. Listener is here. Let's see. Excited for Da Vinci? Me too, man. I'm excited for it. I'm more excited than you guys about Da Vinci, I think. Have you heard Mess OG? Yeah. I've heard it. I like it. I am a neutral head. Should I go for a soft ear Studio 4 or save up for CIM Viento B? I say save up for CIM Viento B if you want to. Could you talk about Wizard HE10? No. I don't know, man. I don't know if I've tried that one. It's been a while. I will try it. Will you try to hype 4? Yeah, I plan on trying to hype 4. Listener, if you guys did not know, Listener and Tam are scary people. They're super nice, but they're also scary, depending on what server they're on. But no, I love them. Tam is awesome. Listener is awesome. Let's see. Listener actually has been teaching me a lot about audio. I call him Listener Sensei. Listener-san, Listener Sensei. Weeb should consider himself on notice. Do you consider yourself a baselet? Not at all, but I don't know. Rinse. Your definition of baselet is anything less than like a I forgot what's that Basie I am. Is it the Vega 2020 or something like that? So that will go back with the Chopin there. Let's see. Omen, Shinsen Ping, but not dust. I think it's soon. I believe it's soon, man. I believe it's soon. Let's see. Hey Timmy, what IMs are you rocking mostly daily in gaming? Right now I'm rocking the DaVinci version 2. Simply because I'm testing it still, you know? I'm like testing it every day to see if I can catch any anything that needs fixing. So I've been wearing the DaVinci version 2 for like, I don't know, several days in a row now. Let's see here. But before that, before wearing DaVinci, I've been using Chopin every day. I mean, what do you expect, right? Because it's tuned exactly to what I want. So of course I'm gonna love it, and of course I'm gonna use it every single day. It is what it is. Serious question, do you think other reviewers and their collab blur the line between reviewer and company worker? Okay, so hot topic on collaboration, and of course, like me having my own collab myself, there's an absolute bias, you know, when you have that kind of a deep relationship with a company. There's of course absolute bias, and everyone should know that. Well, every viewer should consider that when listening to review. Of course, like if Kryn reviews Moondrop, or if I review anything from Leishure's Binary and Dunu in the future, it should be not scrutinized, but it should be like viewed as, you know, higher bias than reviewing any other companies. I think that's a fair point. I don't think anyone would argue against that. Like even with me, I'm like, I don't know. I'm only human. Of course, I can say that I'm going to be 100% honest and it's not going to affect my review whatsoever at all. And I do try to make an effort to not let anything affect my review at all. But at the same time, you know, we're only human. Like there's things, there are biases that is outside of our control. Even if you think you can control your biases, you just can't. So yes, you should, you know, viewed those brands and that reviewer as more of a as more biased than usual. I think that's fair. But at the end of the day though, here's my experience. So I'm just gonna put my 2 cents here as a YouTuber, and as someone who's been doing YouTube for a very long time, and not only that, someone who's been doing YouTube in the product review space for a very long time. And this goes all the way back to like 2017 when I had my fragrance channel. Is that at the end of the day, reviewers who review, like who give recommendation that people like, are the one who survive. Because you can't give bad recommendation and remain in the hobby. Eventually fans are just going to be like, you know what, this guy gives really shitty recommendation. I spend my money on what he recommends and I absolutely hate it. If you do enough of those, then you won't have a channel anymore. Or your fan base simply just leaves you. They just go away. But, so, the only way you survive as a reviewer on YouTube, or I don't know, I'm just speaking YouTube because I'm most experienced with YouTube. The only way you survive as a reviewer on YouTube is if you actually continue to recommend things that people spend money on and they like. So there's that as well. So that's ultimately the judge of like how good a reviewer is, or if they recommend good stuff or not, is the fact that they still have a fan base and they still have a growing fan base. Those are good indicators as well. So what I'm saying is that at the end of the day is follow the reviewer you want to follow. Follow the reviewer that you like their taste, that has similar taste to you. That's the most important thing. Regardless of like, I don't know, their relationship with brands or whatever. Doesn't really matter as much as, we all think. How's the stream going? It's going really good. Really, really good. I like it so far. Studio 4s or Sense Top? Personally, I like both. That's so hard to pick. I mean, if I were to like throw one away, I couldn't. Because I like both of them. You got version 2? This is the one we talked about? No. Listener, version 2 is the one that's not finished. Version 3 is the one we were talking about. Version 1 is the one that's really shitty. I think you guys might laugh at how bad version 1 is, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna bring it to Can Jam as well. So anyone who's going to Can Jam will get to try the version 1, the very, very horrible version 1. That's a good question. Definitely gets messy. In fact, our production and better brands. Let's see. You got Tangsu will release a perfume. Will they? Oh my god. Oh man, that lands. If they do, I would have to review it. I can't just skip it. How bad is version 1? Version 1, how about no bass and piercing as all hell? That's how bad it is. I was trying to go for like an airy kind of signature, right? And I just overdid it. There's just way too much hair and it's just like stabby. But yeah, I completely overdid version 1, so I had to be like reworked a lot. Let's see what other comments are next. Imagine Subtonic sends you Storm. They would never. Like only in Fairy Tale Land would they send me a Storm. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe I should buy them some flowers before I go to Singapore. Maybe they'll feel more inclined to offer me a Storm for review. I don't know. Maybe. Earphone vlog? Yeah, that's the problem. Filming in Japan, you have to be very courteous of other people. Like you can't film other people in Japan usually. It's just I don't know, not a good idea. People hate it. It's also it's just really rude here. That's why I haven't really done any like vlog in Japan yet. I wish. What is the best IEM around 500 will you recommend for weeb music? Oh, weeb music, listener. Close your ears. We're in weeb land now. So of course I'm gonna recommend listeners' favorite IEM. Of course, it's the Moondrop Variations. We all know. listeners good about crazy about this IEM. Like he's in denial about it too. He's like, oh, it sucks, but he actually thinks it's really good. But no, like for weeb type music, I do like that really forward feel vocals, lively vocals, clean separation, listener, clean separation between the bass and the mid-range instruments as well. It's just a great IEM. Yeah. Listener says, I actually have a God unit variations. It's not terrible. Yeah, that's the weird thing. Variations have quite crazy unit variations. In the bass, at least. It's a shame. Like, why? Like, get your shit together, Moondrop. Let's see. Where am I now? Hi Timmy, would you try more Chinese earbuds? Earbuds? No clue, man. I'm not really like a big earbud guy, so I'm not sure. Hi Timmy. Oh no, I already read that one. Can you compare the Meteor with SA6 lineup? Meteor is actually one I want to own, so maybe in the future if I can get my hands on a Meteor for myself, I would do the comparison for you. Is it true that you hate cats? Sunny said so. I don't hate cats. Who said I hate cats? I love cats. Cats are fun. Cats are nice. And if you guys don't know Awesome Danny has an awesome cat. We watched his channel for his cat. Is your collab with Dunu sound better than Glacier? I can't say it sounds better or worse than anything. I can say it sounds fantastic, but I can't say it sounds better or worse than anything else, so. Oh my god. We're almost there. We're almost there. We are in the end zone now for detangling all the cables on my desk. I have not even graphed the origin. Well, I did graph the origin. I just haven't updated the ranking, the squig site with origin yet. But yes, origin good. Would the Wanderer be good for gaming? I guess so. What is good for gaming? They don't do review units. Yeah. I'm a college student looking to purchase IEM, a budget around 100. I think I did a video on that recently, on like under $50 IEMs. I think you can just look at those because a lot of the under $50 IEMs are just as good, if not much better than most $100 IEMs. I have SimCard EA500. It fits well my left ear, but not my right ear. Is this weird? Nah, not weird. It happens. It happens. If you have very different ears, I guess that's, entirely possible that it ends up like that. Hi, Timmy. Do you think that is objective opinion on audio? Do you think that is objective opinion on audio reviews, or do you think each review is personal opinion appealing to personal taste? It is 100% subjective. 100% subjective. And here's why. It's the fact alone that we have different ears should make it all 100% subjective. And I don't know, maybe a listener can chime in on this one in the comments as well, but I don't think there's like objectivity in like an audio review hobby. It's no such thing. It's like, is there some things you can point out as objective, like, you know, like on the graph you can say that this IEM has a lot of bass. I guess even that is still subjective because a lot of bass, you know, means different things to different people. Some people think like, you know, 5 dB bass shelf is a lot. Some people think 10 dB bass shelf is a lot. Some people think 12 dB bass shelf is not enough. I mean, like, it's all over the place. So I don't know. I guess it's really, yeah, it's all subjective. 100% subjective. Yeah, graph are only good for relative comparison, not objective comparison. Yep, absolutely. Hi. Oh, no, I read that one. Looking for an IEM that's perfect for studio purpose. I'm a game developer. I would say use looking for something that can accurately naturally represent what the user will hear. I mean, what the user will hear depends on what the user is using to listen, right? So you're never gonna get what the user will naturally hear. It's just, I don't know. I think that's an impossible goal because they're gonna listen to your game like not through like because your game is not sitting in nature making sound. Like they're gonna listen to your game through speakers, through headphones, through IEMs, through a transducer basically. So everyone's gonna hear it differently. And also again, it goes back to the everyone having different ear thing. Yeah, it's gonna sound different to everybody. Oh, a listener disagrees. Listener is I've been talking to listener a lot about the JM1 target. So that's the thing. The JM1 target. I want an IEM that hits that target exactly, like with the treble and all, to see if people prefer the JM1 or not. Oh my god, this is so tangled, it's impossible. Sad. Oh look, it's Dom. It's Dom Kong. Dommy Kong. Oh, that's a better name, man. Dommy Kong? Donkey Kong? Dommy Kong? Yeah, Dommy Kong. But Dommy Kong sounds a little bit strange as well, like you're a Dommy or something. But no, Dommy Kong. Dommy Kong is cool. You should change your name, your handle to Dommy Kong. Um, Best IEM for soundstage. Any IEM that doesn't have a lot of peaks would be good for soundstage. Cause well, peaks in the treble, and not a lot of heavier elements. Like not too much mid or not bassy. Oh, not well. I should say not bloaty bassy. Yeah, that's a better way to put it. DT200 and Kinera Erd. DT200 is good though. I do own a DT200. I don't know if I've graphed it. I'll actually pull that up. DT. Nope, I did not graph my DT200. But I do have one. I own one. It's just somewhere lost in the sauce of the collection. This is so tangled. It is. Impossible. These IEM and their crazy ear hooks. cannot. Alright, well, that's one of them out. And this is the Singololo. Trololo. Singololo. Oh, 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 oh. There it is. Singololo. Singolo has an interesting kind of I don't know, like potential to it. The technology used in here can definitely help in IEM tuning analog wise, though I am not sure how useful this will end up being if everyone transitioned to DSP eventually. I don't know, man. I don't want to be conspiracy theorist here, but DSP is gonna take over in the next like maybe 2 to 3 to 4 years. But analog, I think, will still be around because you know there's a lot of enthusiasts around. Like how vinyls is still around. So I think analog will still be around, but like for tuning wise, for analog tuning, I think it's really interesting. But DSP does the job if you want to go DSP route as well. Oh my god, why is this so tangly? Why is this so impossible? There we go. These cheap ass cables. Ugh. We need like a non-tangled cable. Tangle-free cable. Hawaiian Hi-Fi Audio. The new Moondrop Dust is better than the previous version for all those still looking at the screen. You tried it? I haven't even tried it. It's not fair. People hate me. I haven't even tried it yet. You guys are way ahead of the curve. Why am I like the reviewer who gets to try stuff last all the time? It's a sad life. I wish I can live like near CanJam, New York, but still live in Japan at the same time. That would be kind of nice. All right, so there's these ones. I need to put it in here. Dom Q. Only my wife can call me Dommy. That has a lot of different meanings. Oracle Mark 1 has pretty decent stage. Yes. How would you compare the IEM hobby to others? For example, fragrance, everyday carry, firearms used to watch your fragrance review. Happy you're here in IEM rabbit hole. So I can only speak about the fragrance hobby. So the fragrance hobby, there's even more subjectivity there, and there's a lot of collecting going on. I mean, the average fragrance hobbyist would own at least, I would say 20 is really generous. 20, not generous. 20 is really lowballing it. 20 bottles to 100 bottles. But I would even go as far as say they own at least 40. So there's a lot of collecting going on in the fragrance world, and simply because you can make smell so differently all the time. Like, it's not like in audio land or in IM world where you can get the tuning pretty similar and everything sounds kind of similar. In fragrance world, that's not the case. You can get stuff to smell similar, but the differences is still distinct enough to own both or to own a lot of them. So in my personal collection with fragrances, I own around 400 bottles. In IEMs, I'm close, but I definitely prefer my fragrance collection over my IEM collection if we're talking variety, because in my fragrance collection, even though I have 400 and some of them smell similar, majority of them don't smell that close to each other. Whereas in IEMs, I can name like a group of 10 IEMs that sound similar to each other. Which has less 5K? Which has less 5K DF or JM1? I think that's a question for a listener. Let's see. Oh, he already answered it down there. All right. Sound. Wait, did someone talk about sound demos? Who talks about sound demos? Sound demos? Okay, so everyone knows me as somewhat of a very relaxed and chill person, but something about sound demos irks my brain. Like, I cannot handle the fact that sound demo exists on YouTube and that people actually like it. And people, I'm just like, no, like it's so wrong. It's like, I don't know, I hate it. I hate it not only because it's wrong, but it's because it's spreading misinformation, entirely misinformation, to anyone who's like brand new to the hobby. You know, they listen to that sound demo and they think, oh man, this is exactly how this IEM sounds. And you know, like, and some of the people who are defending sound demos say that, oh, it's good for comparison. I'm gonna say it's not. It's completely not. Like, you're basically applying that whatever it sound like an EQ, I guess, of that unit that you're listening to on YouTube onto through, you're listening through to that unit through a coupler used to measure it, and then also through the IEM or the transducer that you're listening to. Like, it's by no means accurate. And it's not even good for comparative use. It's just so horrible. Why do people like it? Oh, I cannot wrap my brain around that. I don't know. I don't know if listeners still in the chat or not, but maybe I can consult him about the validity of sound demos. Yeah, sound demos are the worst. Like, I'm okay, like, you know, even with cables, some people say that cables make a difference. I'm like, I don't know, maybe it does. Maybe it does. I'm not sure. Like, I haven't tested around enough for that. You know, I can still be lenient on a lot of things, but sound demos? Come on. I haven't grabbed that one either. Yay. I think I did it, boys. I think I uncoiled all my cables. It's nice now. So it's all good. Yay. That's I'm so happy about that. All right, here. Let's see. Where am I now? I've been skipping all the questions, I think. Been ranting about sound demos. I think listeners off the chat. I have the audio you made, the old one, really like it, but I think Blessing 3 is a good update. Yeah, I would say so. All right, let's see. How long have we been live for? We've been live for a good amount of time. 1 hour, 20 minutes. Wow. We've been live for quite a bit of time. All right. 10 more minutes to make it 1 hour and 30 minutes. So if you have any questions, let's talk about that right now. So I guess for people who just jumped in or people who stayed like to the end of the stream, I'm just gonna do a quick show. This is not the finalized faceplate, but it is. I like it so far, but I don't know. We're still deciding if this is like the final faceplate design or not. It's gonna be wood What am I saying? It's gonna be wood, so it's gonna be different for everybody. I'm a dumbass. So here you go. So this is right now the it's a really shitty picture, but this is the Da Vinci. But just like SA6, it's gonna be different for everybody because it's wood. It's like the Galileo, you know. So you're gonna have to play gotcha a little bit with the Da Vinci faceplates. So the one I have here is not gonna be the exact look that you're gonna have. You're gonna have everyone's gonna have a unique look to him. Mm-hmm. Galileo versus. Oh, all right. So many questions coming in. Let me start from the beginning here of these questions. Mm. Is there a release date out for the B3 DOS? Not yet, I believe. Oh. Oh. Dude, I just got sent a picture of Tangsu's fragrance. I mean, they have to make it. They have to. Like it's an April Fool's Day, so it's probably an April Fool's joke. But they have to make it. Please, please make it. I want to review this. Tangsu, please. Someone message Tangsu and say, hey, I really want that. Just everyone here, just like email Tangsu's like, hey, man, I know it's a joke, but I really want that shit. Just, I want it in my, I want to buy it. So please make it, you know? And maybe tell them to like, hey, maybe consult Timmy on how to make a good fragrance. Let's see. Let's see here. What am I doing now? Okay. Oh, I lost where my questions was. Okay. EPC Q1 Pro, I've not tried any EPC stuff. I wasn't sent anything, so I don't know until they send me stuff, I guess. Um yeah, I was watching your stream while reassembling something on my bike. Good fun. Thanks, man. Thanks for joining. Are you going to review more TWS? Sure, I can review more TWS. Absolutely. I have the Moondrop's Golden Age. I need to test and review soon. Is it the cable the same as the Mirai? No. The cable I stole from the Mirai. There's no the cable for DaVinci is not finalized yet. That's why I kind of stole it. Because I like the Mirai cable. But no, it's not the same as the Mirai. Between blind buy, word of mouth, squigs, sound demos, the demos provide an approximate of the graph. Does it though? Does it? It does it though? I don't know, man. I feel like you're feeding yourself just complete misinformation when it comes to sound demos. It's like it's better it's I would argue it's better to wait until you can try something. Just wait until you can actually try it in real life, because if you're like making assessment based on sound demos, like, hey, I listened to this sound demo, I want to buy it, that's that you might be looking at a bad purchase. You know, you're basically gambling on that purchase because of your sound demo impression. Or if you dismiss an IEM because the sound demo sounds bad to you, then maybe you're dismissing something you really like. I don't know, man. Like, it's just it's random, basically. Galileo versus Chopin versus Da Vinci. If you could only use one, what would you use for the rest of your life? That's hard. That's hard to say because I like all three of them. And of course, I want like you all to like own all of them. So I guess I can't answer that question. Yeah, because if I answer that question, then you guys would only buy one of them. So I like all three. But no, like in all seriousness, if I were to only use one of them for the rest of my life, that's still a really hard toss up. I wouldn't use Galileo for the rest of my life because I do like my treble. Galileo is very, very, very smooth and relaxing to listen to, and it's really awesome to bring it out every now and then, but I can't imagine using that for the rest of my life. I would use either Chopin or Da Vinci. One of the two. Like, I like them both. Will you review Golden Ages? Yeah, yeah. I'll need to test it out first and review. What are your thoughts about quality control? Ha! That's what my thoughts are. I'm just laughing at it because it's a meme. Some brands does it better. And this is kind of why you want to spend a little bit more money on brands you trust. But not all expensive brand does it well. What's the configuration on DaVinci? Is a 2DD, 2DD, 2BAs. No, 2DD, 4BAs. My brain's like skipping beats here. 6 driver configuration. I definitely missed it, but what's the tuning philosophy behind DaVinci? It's tuned to be amazing. That's the tuning philosophy. I can't share too much. I can't divulge anything yet because that's the surprise. You guys will see it later. But it's tuned to a very amazing target. Super good target. I've heard the Raven. Not sure if Timmy has. I have not heard the Raven. I tried to demo it, but the line was too long, and I hate waiting in line for anything. DaVinci Western release is probably the same time as like Asia release. There's no release date for DaVinci yet. Orivetti 700 VB. No, I have not heard of them. Do you think KCDLC going to get popular? I don't know. And for me, it doesn't really matter too much if an IEM gets popular or not. I mean, if you like it, you like it. But it does. If an IEM does not get popular or some level of fame, chances are it will get discontinued in the future. So if you like the DLC, you tried it, I mean, just buy it and keep it, I guess. DSP could only do so much. I mean, DSP has come a long way, man. It can do a lot now. A bit random, but do you play retro games? How retro are we going? Because I love older games. I mean, I wouldn't go as far as Pong, but I mean, if that's what you mean by retro. But no, like I like to play a lot of older games, especially back in PS1 era and a little bit before that. Why do many Sci-Fi IEMs seem to have issues with fatigue? Because I guess a lot of them try to tune it to boost the upper mids and treble more, maybe. But yeah, Apple, Samsung, Sony, they all tune their upper mid range to be quite tamed to kind of cater to everyone. Because I think Apple, Samsung, Sony, those companies, like, I don't know, they don't want to offend people. They just try to find a signature that the majority of public will enjoy no matter what. Or will be okay with no matter what. And that is like a lower pinna, lower treble. What do you think is a Moondrop variation upgrades? No idea. Variation is already pretty dang good. What is a song that you listened every day? Oh, actually, variation upgrade would be like the Helios, Symphonium Helios. What are the songs that you listen to every day? I can go to. I mean, a lot of them. A lot of them. I have my playlist in front of me here. This song's really good though. I'll play this one. You guys can go listen to it later. This one right here is called My Type. Such a good song. Would a Wanderer get an upgrade? I don't know. That's a question for Tang Su, I think. Best soundstage IAM you've ever tested? That's hard to say. Maybe Anoli VX. Anoli VX probably. Have you ever listened to Glitch Pop? I'm not sure if I have. I think this is a message from somebody at Giz Audio. I think the best way for reviewers to market their collaboration is by posting graph. Yeah. Pretty much agree. Oh, this song is so good, and also the Vinci sounds so good. No bias. I see. I'm looking to see if I miss any question. I think that's it. I think that's all the questions so far. All right. Thank you so much, guys, for joining this live stream. You guys have been amazing. I'm going to head out now. So, yeah. See you guys very soon in the next video. I've been uploading every day lately, so hopefully there's another video in like 24 hours or less than that, in like 20 hours or so. I'm trying to keep this up as long as I can. All right. Later, guys. Bye-bye.